I'm a big collector, or I guess, I don't know if you can call it actually collecting or hoarding of vintage and old lures and stuff like that. So in honor of Throwback Thursday, let's look at a lure of the past. I was just gonna show you a lure that is very cool, and it was a very innovative lure at the time. Back in 1940 was when it came out, and it is by a company that is well known, Heddon, James Heddon and Sons. And in 1940 they came out with a bait called the Punkin-Seed. The one I have. It's in the box, 742 XS. So what the 742 means is it was a floating, and it this one is right here. Now there was a 740 series and a 730 series, which the 730 series was a sinking. This was a floating wood bait. At the time it looked very similar to, you know, a bluegill and stuff like that, so they were very effective. Here's the brochure. Came out of there. It says the 740 Punkin-Seed, just like a baby bluegill, crappie, sunfish, etc., floats in vertical position, dives and swims naturally, length 2.5 inches, weight 3/5 of an ounce. Came the 742 XS, which is the one I have, is the red and white shore minnow. Came in a shad, a rock bass, sunfish, bluegill, and crappie color. Now the 730 was a sinking model, and I'm pretty sure the one I have only came, well, it looks kind of yellow, but it's white. It came only in the floating. But towards the late 40s, you can see one way to be able to tell them apart is late 40s, the originals, the line tie is on the bottom of the lip there. And towards the late 40s into 1950, the line tie moved to the inside of the mouth instead of the chin. So as you can see, now this is two different versions. This was a smaller version than this, but you can kind of see the difference in that. I'm not an expert at all in antique lures. I just like kind of collecting them and kind of seeing where fishing has evolved from and come and grown from, and you know, the stories that these old lures tell is really cool. So that is a little bit about the Heddon Punkin-Seed, and you know, they're getting tougher and tougher to find, but you can always find some somewhere. Now later on, after I think the 50s and later, came something like a Punkin-Seed spook, or I don't know much about that, but I think they were made out of plastic or something like that, and they went away from the wood in the 50s or late 50s. I don't know if somebody knows. Kind of let me know, and if you know more about the Heddon Punkin-Seed, fill me in. I'm sure there's some awesome collections out there of these pumpkin seeds. So don't be afraid to get out and kind of look for some of these old lures, and if you're interested in collecting them, there's people that out there that can help you. So I appreciate you watching. I will try to get up a old lure every once in a while. I probably won't do this all the time, but make sure you're a subscriber. Don't be afraid to comment and give me some more info if I left anything out. Thank you for watching, and till next time.